With spring break right around the corner, you know you got to keep the boys downstairs fresh and clean.
Ooh, we getting ready for the pool season. Because you know when them ladies coming up on you, you want to make sure you fresh and clean. So fresh and so clean.
And just for that, Manscaped has definitely designed the 5.0 mower for all your grooming needs.
Ooh, man, and we on our way to Mexico. What perfect timing to get this joint really effective.
You gotta have that thing fresh and trim, and you got to keep it right. Go to manscaped.com and join the revolution.
And then hit the promo code BagFuel. When you go to manscaped.com, you hit the promo code, you're gonna get 20% off. And you make sure you do it before you go to Mexico, you go to Cancun, you go to Miami, even ATL. Because you're gonna be right, and you're gonna save some money on the hotel.
BagFuel, baby.
Consequence shit, man. Nigga hit me like, yo, check this shit out. I'm like, yo, this nigga, he's saying some shit though. I'm like, wait a minute. I never looked at it like that. I was like, you know that emoji? But yeah.
Y'all started drill rap? You want to say it like that? Or y'all not on purpose? Y'all had niggas shaving your heads before Michael Jordan.
But see, when you say drill rap, it's this automatic negative thing built with that. Drill rap, it's like, it's negative off top. I ain't gonna front. Everything was negative though at that time. Like that was the vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was like, but back then it was like, who could say the most crazy shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was what it was in the 90s. It ain't like that now. But we spearheaded that shit. Yeah, so I guess that Throw Your Guns record would be a drill record in today's society, of course. That's the point. But when we made it, we ain't made that record for niggas to go shoot.
Nah.
But niggas got shot.
I'm about to say, but if it wasn't made to shoot niggas, then what are we talking about when we talking about throw your guns in the air?
Listen,
nigga?
you know the Jamaicans used to say, throw your guns, boom, boom, boom. That's kind of where we got the concept. It wasn't like, yo, go shoot a nigga you see, yo, the nigga. We never said, yo, you got a problem with that nigga, shoot that nigga. We never said that. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about setting choirs on fire and shit like that. You know,
yeah, baby. That's my point.
The result is the result. I set a whole choir on fire.
Yeah, you wasn't gonna shoot him, you was gonna set him on fire. What the fuck we talking about?
It was crazy. That's just the way hip hop was, man, you know.
Still is, though, if you think about it.
Right, it is. And we did spearhead that shit. We had niggas shaving their hair. Every nigga on the street corner had a bald head. Every nigga had on Timberlands. And we used to drive around and see niggas on the corner rapping like, yo, look at these niggas. These niggas acting like us. We would see like, actually driving through New York, you see niggas on the corner acting like you rapping. Like, yo, look at this shit.
What did that feel like?
Felt like, yo, we started some shit. And it was good for New York. Cause at that time, Dr. Dre and them niggas, Snoop and them niggas was crushing buildings, you know what I'm saying? Like them niggas, they was running shit. Like the West Coast was running shit musically at that time. And we came and we kind of like, okay, this is what the new East Coast is gonna be. We gonna be hardcore. We ain't having it. We got Tim's on. We ready for war. New York was like, okay, this is how we gonna move to the next. Niggas came on, the Wu-Tangs and the Biggie Smalls, and then you know Biggie Small changed it when Biggie came in. He changed it. His first album was rugged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His first album was grimy. You know what I'm saying? Party and bullshit, all that, you know?
Suicidal Thought.
All that. Then he changed it to the shiny suit era. That's when hip-hop changed from the rugged shit to now it's the shiny shit. You know what I'm saying? To even where they had the locks, which was some street niggas moving to the shiny shit too. You know what I'm saying? That was the wave. You know what I'm saying? Then Jay-Z came with the button-ups. Every shit just, you know, it's evolution and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ever think it's gonna come back to just the pure griminess, you know, Carhartts,
oh, yeah, it's
fatigue?
back. Yeah, it's back now, man. The skinny jeans, no more skinny jeans. Niggas jeans is too oversized. I'm like, yo, you know, like the skinny jeans, it's over now. So that real hip hop is coming back, man. Like, you know, you can even look online at like Instagram or TikTok or whatever and just see the content that the kids are creating now. 2-3 years ago, it was bullshit. A lot of mumble rap. Now, kids is actually rapping again. These young kids is rapping. Young kids, 16, 17. So yeah, it's coming back. You know, Wu-Tang got a residency in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think the 50 years of hip hop kind of cemented the resurgence of real rap. You know what I'm saying? It was a gradual process to get back to real rap. You know what I'm saying? The Griselda niggas had a lot to do with it. You know, Benny the Butcher and them niggas, Conway the Machine, they had a lot to do with it, and it was just like a snowball effect. Okay, them niggas came out, now it's this nigga, now 50 years of hip hop. The OG, I ain't never seen so many old school niggas work last year in my life, my nigga. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
do you think that is?
It was the 50 years of hip hop. So it was a lot of shows, the promoters saw a lot of, you know, money in it, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the OGs was working. I did 3 shows with MC Shan in 1 year. I ain't never did a show with Shan in my life until that. I seen Shan here and there, but how you do 3 shows with Shan in 1 year? You know what I'm saying? It was good for hip hop. You saw the OGs come out, you know what I'm saying? MC Shan on stage, the big chain. When that shit rang, I'm like, damn, the feeling just was like, oh shit. It brought that feeling back, like when I first heard this shit in Baisley Park. When I was 15, when I heard the bridge, it was the same feeling when I seen it, nigga, like, oh shit. So, you know, even though time passes, all the niggas who survived the 30, 40 years and can still do it,
I mean, one of the things people really want to accomplish is having those connective moments. And you did that for a generation, you and Sticky Fingers, like, just from the logo, the look, the music, the tone of the voice. And then after that, y'all both went into acting. And, you know, as people delve into other parts of their careers and they think acting is easy, and I'm watching people sink, and I'm like, my nigga Fredro was on Moesha over and over again. So he had to learn these scripts. People don't give credit to what it takes to be an actor.
yeah, it's work, bro. Like, you see the finished product, just like when you're in the studio and you rapping, like, people don't know the process of how
Absolutely.
you laid the tracks down or what it took to write that type of shit. Like,
He was just talking about
and acting is the same thing. You learn your lines and you act, and it's a job, and you have to be on point because you acting with other actors. So it's like a battle. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like basketball players stepping on the court. Like, you going at it. You know what I'm saying? But it's acting, but you still going at it. It's like, that's the way I look at it. It's always competitive. I don't care who I'm on. I could be on film with Usher and Light It Up. You know what I'm saying? I remember a scene in Usher. We did the scene with Usher and Light It Up. The director was like, in the scene, it's crazy. He was like, all right, Usher's gonna throw Fredro on the floor. And I was like, Usher ain't throwing nobody on the floor. That's not gonna happen. He was like, why? Because it's not good for my character. You know what I'm saying? My character, so we worked it out. And it's like I said, it's even with the director, you gotta fight for what you want to be seen on screen. You know what I'm saying? And if you see Light It Up, Usher never throws me on the floor. Now I say, okay, he'll push you against the lockers. Okay, we can do that.
history would have been different. It would have been no Usher.
We could do that. He could push me on the locker. We can do that scene like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's all work. It's all putting it together.
Do you think that your hip hop group gets enough credit for what y'all contributed to hip hop?
I don't think any group would probably feel like they get as much credit because there's so much more to go. It's 8 billion people in the world. You know, it's so much more to go. And and a lot of times I do feel credit. You know what I'm saying? When you on stage and the little kid comes up to you, 16 years old, and comes up to you and asks for your autograph. You know what I'm saying? That is rewarding. You know what I'm saying? Or you go out and you see 50,000 people performing for 50,000 people on stage and they jumping, going crazy to something you made 30 years ago. So there's 2 sides of what you feel is getting credited for. You know what I'm saying? On a bigger scale, no, I don't feel like we get credited as far as like the accolades. As some of these other rappers, I feel like Sticky said, niggas try to write us out the book of rap. Like, how you gonna do that? Like, how you gonna write? You can't rewrite time. Niggas did that, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you don't know, but it happened.
What would be the benefit of trying to X out Onyx out of the history books?
I mean, you know, we don't really play the we ain't on no PDR shit, professional dick riding shit. We ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? We don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? So we don't really give a fuck. Cause we know our fan base. And we connect with our fan base. That's why we can still go on tour. We going on tour April 10th, world tour, overseas. We got our own booking agencies. We booking our own venues. We not no little boys, man. Like, we doing this for real. Like, we don't need nobody to pick up a phone to book a show. We know our fans. We connect with our fans. We know they gonna be there. Meet and greets, 200 people. $20 a meet and greet. And we staying there 2 hours extra signing autographs to every fan. You know what I'm saying? A million Onyx hoodies sold. I personally mailed half of them shits myself.
We were just talking
at the
about
post office with big, for years.
We were just talking about that.
You know what I'm saying? It's groundwork. It's always groundwork with us. We've been independent. You know, we got with Symphonic Distribution. They gave us a couple of dollars. And now we looking for new talent. The next Onyx, like Jam Master Jay put us on. We looking for the next Fredro, the next Sticky Fingers. You know what I'm saying? Because now we in position, we got a distribution company putting money to back what we want to do. So now it's time to make our move. You know what I'm saying? All these bitch-ass executives up there who I never asked nobody for nothing in the game. And I respect, because when I do it, I ain't got to look at nobody and say thank you to nobody. You know what I'm saying? None of these punk-ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
With everything that Queens has done for hip-hop, all right, we've been a staple in hip-hop. We know that. Why do us Queens niggas still walk around with such a chip on our shoulder when it comes to this shit? That's what I want to know.
It's simple. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? And if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap shit probably wouldn't. And then you got, Queens gets pushed to the back.
Always.
But you got to think about it.
We got the softest name for a borough. I'm going to keep it real. Queens is not like a hard name. Queens.
But y'all had...
We could have been kings, like, you know what I mean?
Well,
you know,
but
I'm just keeping it real. So when you say I'm from Queens, they think, you know.
Think about it. Coming to America, though.
But we did so much. I mean, it's like, it's no reason. When I debate with niggas, I'll be like, listen, if it wasn't for Russell made us know we could really make money off of this shit.
Right.
Russell brought in mad people. I can't say his name, or his name is striked on thing now, but Diddy even would say Russell had Queens niggas in the music business like roaches, because he was the first nigga in there. Everywhere you look, it's a Queens nigga.
Nah, I said Russell run y'all niggas some shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one of the... That line eats at me as a Brooklyn nigga.
That was just a line. I just...
Yeah, a line.
But that was an ill line.
Nigga, that's a biblical line.
Right.
So why would we still? Because it's a real thing.
Like, but everybody know Queens got. But everybody know Queens got the best rappers though. Like you go worldwide.
That's a fact. But
niggas is laughing. Niggas is coughing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, he's not even on the camera right now. So he can cough.
But when you look at when you really look at it, okay, Bronx might have created this shit. Okay, we get it. We get it. But Queens got the best, most successful rappers in the game.
Got the most artists.
You know why we got so many different sections of Queens?
Yeah.
And every section got legends.
Got legends. That's facts.
Hollis, Southside, fucking Iraq, Queensbridge, Corona. Everywhere you...
Even though I'm from Brooklyn, I know I can pinpoint every part.
Right. Brooklyn ain't really built like that.
You got your rappers, you got Biggie, you got Jay-Z, and you got what, Lil' Kim?
Nah. It's way more than that.
It's gonna be ranked up top.
Mos Def, Talib Kweli,
you answer for yourself.
Give it time.
You from BK?
Yes.
Okay, this is a Queens BK thing?
Yeah, it's way more than that.
All right.
Name them.
Name 10.
10 Brooklyn rappers?
Big
Daddy Kane.
That's lit. Yeah, name them.
Hold on.
Big Daddy Kane.
No, let him name them.
All right.
Wait, let him name it.
I'm really from Brooklyn, but yeah, I rap
let him name it.
No,
and I'm going to tell you if I agree with you or not.
Big Daddy Kane, number 1, Brooklyn.
Number 1?
Yes.
I wouldn't put him number 1.
Brooklyn. What?
Over Hove? You see how this is an ill count? Hove outranks every Brooklyn. Hold on, listen.
The reason why I would say that,
let me hear this.
Because Ain't No Half Stepping that's like, that shit made me want to be a rapper. Like, I'm from that, me and Jay-Z probably like in the same age bracket, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at somebody that's like a Rakim, somebody from Brooklyn, like he's like cornerstone Brooklyn.
He's
like foundation.
Brooklyn.
Foundation. Then Hove,
Biggie,
Mos Def, the whole Black Star, them niggas is dope. They Brooklyn niggas.
I'm going.
Yo, I rock the Black Star CD.
Say no.
Special Ed.
Nah.
What?
Go ahead, Phil.
What is he
Make some
talking
money,
about?
Phil.
Tell him buckshot. You can tell him ODB.
All right. ODB, the whole boot camp clique, you right.
You can technically even take the RZA. You can technically take the RZA. The RZA's from Brooklyn.
You know what's funny? This whole time we haven't named Fab. Is Fab now top 10 Brooklyn?
Yes, he is.
So now we gotta start. No, we talking about Pop. No. That's why.
No, Fab is definitely top 10.
This is what I'm saying. Let's go through the names. Is Pop Smoke up there already? He ain't have a long enough run.
Sticky fingers, nigga.
He's from Brooklyn, but not. So
But
you
he
can't count him.
represents
You can't count him because we
represents Queens.
represent Queens. Can't put Sticky on that list though. That you can't because we from Brooklyn, but we represent Queens.
Queens. Yeah.
But listen, but
This
you
is
see
an
how
interesting-
Sound crazy.
But listen to how fast. But listen to how fast you do Queens niggas.
That's why I want to go back to
Queens
it.
niggas is fast. You got 50. You got
Nicki.
Kim. No, I mean you got 50. You got Nicki.
Nas.
You got LL. You got Fredro and
Lost
Stinky.
Boys.
You got
Nah.
Lost Boys.
Shout to Cheek's birthday right now.
You got
Nori.
fucking everybody in fucking Queensbridge. You got
the
fucking
Nas,
Cormega. You
Cormega.
got Mobb Deep,
Mobb
nigga.
is crazy.
You got Coogee Rap.
Oh, it's
nigga.
crazy.
It's
Kid and
outta
Play,
here.
nigga.
Kid and
House
Play,
party, nigga. You crazy?
What are you talking
No,
about?
but listen to the combo, right?
DJ Clue, Envy.
Wow.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Kid?
The convo, right,
Me?
is about the amount of stars versus the amount of rappers. See, I agree. Queens has way more notable stars when you go through it because if we take Hove, right, and then you start saying Biggie, there's a drop-off. But the names he's naming, you ain't gonna think twice. You're like, Look how we had to go through that whole Brooklyn thing between the three of us and South. Our names didn't even collide.
I wasn't naming nobody from Brooklyn because I wasn't champion that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
Yo,
champion
I
of
love
Queens.
I love New York. I love the whole New York with the whole shit. I think I think New York need to stand together. So it
Agreed.
shouldn't be any separation, but Queens has the most,
Successful,
I wouldn't even say successful.
famous.
Nigga, we didn't even say Run-D.M.C. and Russell Simmons. We didn't even name them.
Rock the bells, nigga.
We didn't even name them.
Rock the bells, nigga. That's all I gotta say. That's
Having
it.
the most to me ain't that crazy. But the successful ones, the names y'all just rattled off.
We have the most and we have the successful ones.
Fuck the most.
We got
the
both.
most is irrelevant.
We got
'Cause
both.
Brooklyn could have a whole plethora, but
We need to
I'm
do a
talking
Brooklyn.
quality.
We need to do a Brooklyn Queens mixtape, like a versus.
Yeah.
And we gonna put this together. Y'all curate it through BagFuel.
Let's go.
Curate the playlist. We get the Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want to do it to Brooklyn.
Why not?
I don't want to kill because listen,
Why not?
this is
We got organized confusion.
We got
Thank
more.
you.
We got more rappers,
No.
and we got more rappers, and
Ali
we got
Vegas.
more superstars. We got more rappers
X1,
and more
rest in peace.
superstars.
P.I., my nigga P.I. from Queens, he don't even get
You
noticed.
know how many names I haven't even said yet? Think about it. This is why, but that's why when I'm saying a lot of superstars came out of Queens. That's the
We
difference.
still got rappers, nigga.
No, a lot of rappers could come from anywhere. Cali, you could say all of Cali has a lot of rappers, but when you name the areas, it's gonna be LA and the Bay.
the Bay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then San Diego got it's,
They got a couple.
yo, so
But are you gonna say more rappers came out of the Bay than LA?
nah.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. You could probably have San Diego might have had more rappers than LA, but the quality is what I'm talking about. I envy the amount of quality.
Yo, Bismarck from Brooklyn, or he from Long Island? Cause
I say Long Island.
He's from Long Island. See, then you got Long Island, got a whole bunch.
Long Island
right,
shit is
kid.
Long Island in Brooklyn might be a better matchup.
Absolutely not.
It might be a better matchup.
Absolutely not.
I agree with that.
Long Island and
versus
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
that might be a better matchup,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm just saying.
But speaking of Queens, you mentioned Jam Master Jay, and Esso had mentioned something to me privately. Like, how does it fuck with you to know somebody so close to Jay did that to him? Because he told me about this 3 days in a row. He just kept saying, why does this not fuck with anybody?
Yo, a lot of people don't know. A couple of years ago, Jay's nephew was trying to do a documentary on Jam Master Jay's, the whole thing. And, I was part of the documentary. Steve Lobel and Marley Moore from I'm in Vegas was executive producers. And we was just, at that time, it was just going through a lot because when you trying to produce a documentary, you hearing everything. And I was listening to the perspective of his nephew, which was incorrect to what we're hearing now. So me hearing that verdict and the people involved, like they wasn't even on the radar when we was doing that shit. He didn't mention them niggas one time. He's like, yo, this, and I'm like, it was emotional for me because Jay is my man, and me and this nigga cried millions of times during trying to do that documentary. And Jay's nephew was going through it because Jay was everything to him. And that nigga came to LA, slept on my couch, my nigga, for months trying to get this thing going. And I was reliving that shit through him, basically bringing this nigga back to life too, though. Like, you know, this nigga's a totally different person, like on some real shit. These things people don't know. So when I heard the verdict and the people involved with the Jay shit, I was like, damn, it's like, I can't believe somebody so close. I mean, I heard these dudes was taking food out the nigga refrigerator and, you know, and, bro, that's fucked up, bro. I didn't know them niggas like that, but Jay was my man. You know what I'm saying? And Jay gave me a lot of Jews, and I'm still using them. So I'm be forever grateful. You know, the things that Jay gave me in the game, like put me in a movie game. You know, Jay was the nigga took me to see Forrest Whitaker and Strap. He told me to go up in that building and get that role. You know what I'm saying? First time I went to LA was with Jam Master Jay. You know what I'm saying? There was a TV show called B-Boys. Russell Simmons and Quincy Jones was producing. And it was supposed to be the next thing, Fresh Prince. Quincy Jones and Russell was trying to produce a show called B-Boys. And this is right after Strap. Like, the day after I wrapped Strap, me and Jay was on a plane going to LA. And that moment with me and Jay in LA was priceless because it was just me and him. We had the little convertible, you know what I'm saying, running around LA with Jay and shit. And I met Michael Rappaport that year. He was one of the kids that was auditioning for that movie that year. And I met him. He was this white kid talking mad shit, and we was playing basketball and all that. But those moments with Jay and what he did for me, put me in the game, is priceless because I'm still doing it. I just wrapped a movie called Money Talks. Just wrapped a movie called Schemers. I'm producing my own movie called Tunnel in the Summer. Like, the movie, like, he put me in a game. He put me in a rap game where we could still perform and feed our families. You know what I'm saying? And be free. Not work for nobody, you know what I'm saying? And do what we want to do in life. So whatever happened with Jay and the verdict, we can't bring Jay back.
Do you feel any level of like comfort and peace knowing that the people were brought to justice, or?
I feel like Jay's sons, good kids, man. TJ, them dudes they doing real good. They look just like Jay, you know what I'm saying? And I feel for the kids and the family. Like, I hope they, you know what I'm saying? I hope for them is closure. But for me,
We're never gonna get Jay
you're never
back.
gonna get Jay back, man.
That's the
and
most
I don't know
important
them niggas that did it. So, you know, like, what can I do? Like, what can I, how can I feel about that? You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about Jay's ear, if we can bring it down to how he is musically, because he had y'all went to the top of the stratosphere. He had the afros, he was a Run-D.M.C, and he was the original nigga to sign 50.
Yeah, he got a hit. Yo, Jay was always, he's a DJ. So if you're a DJ, you know what records to put in, you know what records to put on. He real hip hop. He loved underground hip hop. He loved what was coming up in the streets. That was just Jay. Excuse me. Jay his ear was like, I would say close to Dr. Dre. Like, I would always put Dr. Dre and Jam Master Jay on the same level.
Wow.
And you see where Dr. Dre is at. He's a billionaire. Jay would have been a billionaire. I always say that because, like you said, he had an ear. He brought 50 Cent to the studio. You know what I'm saying? A young 50 Cent to the Onyx studio session. You know, we met Fifth, put him on a record. Jay knew, you know what I'm saying? He knew certain things, you know what I'm saying? Signed J.O. Felony from the Bay. Incredible artists like Jay, and it's a lot of other rappers I ain't even know Jay was fucking with. he had his hands in when Jay died, he died in the studio. He was always trying to like find the next thing. You know what I mean? That's he didn't have to be in the studio. Jay could have been he could have been somewhere around the world touring, DJing or something. But that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to find the next Onyx, find the next niggas, you know what I'm saying? So his air was incredible. Not even his air, but just his whole vision in hip hop. He was the nigga told running them niggas, yo, we gonna rock the Adidas.
I was about to ask you
like
about that.
He brought all that to the game. So it's not just his ears, it's his whole swag, his whole style, his whole thing.
How did he find y'all?
Yo. Yo, we met that nigga Jay in you know niggas be like, I'm gonna catch you in traffic?
Yeah.
We caught that nigga in traffic, son. We seen that nigga in traffic. That nigga couldn't go nowhere. That nigga was right next to us in the car. Yo, nigga, we gonna find a way to get in this motherfucking car and get in his car. Yo, Jay, what up? What up? Nigga, after fucking 1 mile, niggas is doing that shit. Like, yo, just come on. You know what I mean? Like, we was fucking with Jay. But when we hollered at Jay in the traffic jam, we seen Jay at the traffic jam at Jones Beach. That was life-changing. Just like you meet your wife, it's life-changing.
Yeah.
Like, that was a life-changing moment for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck did the man upstairs put his van next to our car? And there's a million cars on the highway. He could have been 10 cars up.
It was Greek Fest?
Yeah, he could have been 5 cars up. We would have never seen him. None of this would have never happened. So everything happened for a reason. I believe in that shit, man.
So y'all met Jay in traffic going to the Greek Fest?
Leaving the Greek Fest,
yeah. Leaving the Greek Fest.
Yeah, leaving.
Y'all playing music? How did y'all get him to be like, yo, come and fuck with me?
No, he was playing music. We was in a van, you know, coming from the shit. Niggas just smoking, whatever. He was in the van next to us with his brother Marv, rest in peace. Marv was driving. So we seen a nigga with the dreads, because at that time, Jay had the dreads. Them niggas was on some dreadlock shit. De La Soul, them niggas had Jam Master Jay with dreads, my nigga. This was crazy. So we see the nigga dreads in the van smoking, and the van got the music loud. We like, oh shit, yo, Jay, what up? Niggas is still driving, they ain't really fucking with us. Yo, Jay, what up? Nigga roll down the window, all the smoke come out they shit. We like, what up? Smoke? He like, all right, cool. Now we in one car, now we in Jam Master Jay's van, little niggas. We only like 18, 19 years old. These niggas is movie stars, Run-D.M.C, the biggest thing in the planet. Now we in this nigga van like this. With this niggas. He's sitting right there like this. What up? Passing weed. Niggas start freestyling. It turned into a freestyle, and he smiling, he watching us do our thing, and we took control of the room. We start tap dancing on the table. It was an audition. This is it right now.
Time to perform.
What? All our performance, nigga. And we already had a record on Profile Records called and We Do It Like This, produced by this kid named B-Wiz. Rest in peace to B-Wiz. He was my producer back in the days. He went to Baltimore. And I don't even know why this kid went to Baltimore, because his parents had mad money. He was the only kid in the hood with a beat machine. He had an SB1200. And he was producing Onyx demos. And we made a record called And We Do It Like This. B-Wiz went to Baltimore, and the next time I saw B-Wiz, he was in a casket. This is the first person I ever saw get murdered. This was 16, 17, still like, right out, 17, like right out of high school type shit.
Good old Baltimore, they almost took me out.
So now it's like, okay, my first producer, my friend, they killed Leroy, they killed B-Wiz. But we got the record deal. So when we had the record deal with Profile, when we told Jay, yo, we already had a record deal with Profile, he like, word? I think that he respected us, because we already made a move even without this nigga. Matter of fact, we on the same label as the nigga.
Yeah, that's Profile.
We was on Profile. So he was like, oh shit, y'all niggas on my label? Without him? Like, we made a move, so he respected that. Like, all right, these niggas, they in it for real. Like, we're professional already. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't coming no demo. We already had a record out.
So he just took that record out, took the freestyle.
No,
and
he
he
took-
basically went from there and said
he
he,
went
started
from
to
there.
develop y'all. Did he come up with the development of how y'all was wild? Because y'all was screaming on records, shouting like nobody was doing that. Was that y'all or was that him?
I'm gonna break it down how that whole shit went. So like I said, we had a record called I and we do it like this. And I used to go down south a lot. You know what I'm saying? My family's from Alabama, and I used to come back talking like a country nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you listen to I We Do It Like This, it sound like some down south shit. We was way ahead of our time. It sound like Outkast before Outkast.
Okay.
Listen, do the knowledge and how we was, the melodies and how we was rocking on that shit. We was listening to the Cold Crush Brothers and Sun C knew this kid named Scotty Waddy from Brooklyn, and it was just some real harmonizing shit that we was doing with that record. So boom, we was working at a barber shop. We was working at New Tribe Barber Shop, and we was doing demos because Jay said, yo, I got the money from Def Jam. Y'all niggas go in the studio and do some demos. So we was doing demos with a new producer because B Wiz got murdered. We was doing this kid named Fat Steve from Northern Boulevard, 107th and Northern. So we was on Northern Boulevard. We knew all them niggas up there going to the store. We met all them niggas up there too, like recording the demos. This is like 89, 90, something real like that, late. So we in the barbershop, Big DS and Sun C come in the barbershop. They like, yo, we gonna take care of something, but boom, we gonna meet y'all niggas at the studio. Them niggas never come to the studio that night.
Big DF.
Big DS and Sun C. But my cousin Sticky, his name was Tropical at the time, he was rapping too. I was like, yo, let's go to the studio. So me and Sticky, his name wasn't Sticky at the time, his name was Tropical. This is crazy. So
he had dreads at the time too, right?
He had dreads. Everybody had dreads. De La Soul was the biggest shit.
And y'all was wearing like
the native tongue was the biggest shit. So if you wasn't moving with that, then what you moving with? We all hip hop, you moving with what's moving. So everybody had dreads. If you was cool. Jam Master Jay had dreads. We had dreads. Now Jay-Z got dreads. You know what I'm saying? You move with the times, for real. So now it's like, all right, so we in the studio, me and Sticky, and Sticky was influenced a lot. I would say we were influenced a lot by Busta Rhymes and the leaders of the new school. We saw them niggas live at a performance at Powerhouse, and when we seen that performance, just like, oh, these niggas is ill. And I think when we went to the studio that day, I think we said, yo, we gonna be, how leaders of the new school, they was in school, we was gonna be the niggas that cut class. So we took that energy and we came up with a record called Stick and Move. Gangstar had a record called Stick Up Kids Is Out the Tax. So we did a record called Stick and Move, Stick and Move. 8 o'clock in the morning, time to wake up. Another brother getting paid in the way it's a stick up. That was the introduction of the grimy style. On that record, niggas changed their whole voice. It was nothing like the record we did for Profile. It was like me and Sticky took it to a whole nother, whole nother level. Sticky came out, this is Sticky Fingers. That's the first time he said his name was Sticky Fingers in the record. So cool, so now we got the demos. I got with Big DS and Sun C, the old Onyx style. And I got that one record called Stick and Move with my cousin Sticky. So we got a demo, like 10 demos. Jam Master Jay like, yo, you got the demos ready? I'm gonna pick you up at Burger King on Rockaway Boulevard.
Already know,
at the North Conduit, right there. I'm out there, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's just
I used to live at Kennedy Plaza.
Oh, wow.
Right next door. Yeah, nigga, like I was right there. I used to live right there. Nigga stole my car, looked out the window, nigga stealing my car right there. I seen that shit, Kennedy Plaza. I tried to run out the window, chase my car, this shit was gone. Never forgot that shit, nigga stole my shit. But so Jay was like, meet me at Burger King. So he was like, yo, let's go to Princess Black. I jump in the car, we go to Princess Black 121, he give me $100, I go get the weed. Boom, because Jay loved to smoke weed. So now we got the blue bags, we rolling up. Now we listening to the demos in the Benz, riding around Southside, we riding around, playing all the demos. He liking this shit, he like this. But when the song Stick and Move come on, that nigga almost crashed the Benz, my nigga. He like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Yo, this is crazy, because it was different. He was like, who the fuck is this Sticky Fingers nigga? I'm like, nah, his name is Tropical, man. That's my cousin. Yo, you and the Sticky Fingers? He kept calling niggas Sticky Fingers and shit. So now it's like, all right. So now we get a call from Jay. We have a meeting. We get a call from Jay. Son C and Big DS, they want Sticky in the group. It's another mouth to feed. Because that was the conversation. Yo, Jay won't put Sticky in the group. Nah, fuck that. Jay was like, yo, if Sticky don't be in the group, I'm not signing y'all niggas. That's how Sticky got in the group.
Word?
Yeah,
What's their hand?
just like that.
If Sticky ain't in the group, I ain't signing y'all niggas.
When y'all were making y'all splash, you guys were labeled something that was interesting. I want to see how it affected you. When NWA was making their noise, they labeled them gangster rap and this. When you guys was rocking, it was like, this is demonic music. I remember that. It didn't make big noise, but they're like with the bald head, the black, and everything.
Nah, I don't believe in the devil. I mean, if you,
Nah,
if
no,
you
of
believe
course.
in God, you believe in the devil, of course.
But that's how they were. It was almost like
Yeah. It was sort of demonic. We were saying 666 and then they repent to the pastor. Like Biggie was using his 666 shit. He was throwing that shit around. Like I said, back in the days, it was all about who could say the crazy shit. Because Nas was like, y'all go to jail for smacking Jesus and all this shit. So he kind of like brought that shit to the table, but it was just all cliches of how ill I am. He don't really want to smack Jesus. He's just letting you know I'm that ill. And they taking it to demonic. So when Sticky Fingers say, I hate your guts, hope you die, it's like he don't really want to kill no. It's just an expression. But if they want to label something, label it. Because our CDs, there's a scene in, I think I seen an NWA movie where there's a steamroller rolling over the CDs and shit.
That's y'all shit.
Our shit, Cypress Hill's CDs, Ice Cube, NWA, all our CDs was getting rolled over by Dolores C. Tucker. She didn't like that shit at the time. Nancy Reagan, Crack is Whack, that was around that era, you know what I'm saying? And our CDs was considered gangster rap, I remember that.
Yeah.
But the demonic shit, not really. The Gravediggers, Flatliners,
They was
them
on some
niggas
different shit.
was,
But they
them
didn't-
niggas was had blood on them, them niggas was wild.
But they didn't blow up to the level that y'all blew up.
That's the difference.
And so they really didn't take them as serious because they didn't have the influence. Y'all was selling millions of records, bro.
Right.
Y'all niggas was selling, like, at the time when y'all was selling millions of records, people weren't doing that.
It was incredible. It was crazy.
At all.
It was crazy to just be like, you know, you wanna rap, you wanna get on, you wanna do your thing, but when this shit really happened and you get put in a system like Def Jam, which at the time, come on, we came up with Def Jam, Public Enemy, LL, like this is the powerhouses of hip hop, and now you signed to Def Jam. You're sitting in an office with Leo Cohen, Mike Kaiser, Russell Simmons, Kevin Lyles, like these are the niggas you sitting down and y'all building with. This is crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, as young niggas to be put in that position. So that shit was crazy, bro.
And also these labels too, you guys were influencing white children. So when I see labels, it's to me to stifle the artist or to stifle the movement. So we're not as, you know, informative back then as we are now. So when you hear the word demonic, oh, little Timmy's listening to Onyx, they're demonic dudes. They're bald-headed. Remember what you said? Everyone had hair, everyone had dreads.
Right.
How are these guys in their early 20s bald? What is the movement behind it?
It was more of a militant movement.
No,
with
I
us.
understand, but even the word militant scares people in corporate offices.
Well, that's cool. People
I'm not saying nothing
scared.
wrong with
Nah, no, scaring is good. Scaring is
You
good.
think so?
For us it worked because for us, we had to come out with an album called Back the Fuck Up to come in the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, our album title is called Back the Fuck Up. I see Scarlett, she doing her thing. Her song is called, I love that song. But she had to come in the game like that. Back the fuck up. And that's how we came. And when we came with Hollis Crew, Fish You Nasty Niggas, Def Jam. We came for real. And that's how we had to come in the game. And if people want to call it demonic, they scared, whatever, we had to do that. We had to fight for our life. It was do or die. You know what I'm saying? It was like, if we don't make it now, we're not gonna ever make it. So Back the Fuck Up was the main goal. When we knew the title of the album, we made it. Back the Fuck Up was probably like one of the first songs, and we was like, yo, this is the vibe for the whole album. This is the vibe for the whole industry. Niggas better back the fuck up.
Did the labels give you problems for that?
Hell no. They was like,
That's Russell Simmons. They like, do what you want to do.
they was like, go harder.
Fire.
Go crazier. That shit we saved that. I was at the gala.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Leo Cohen had a gala for cancer research.
Yeah, I was there with you.
Okay. I saw Russell. Russell was like, y'all niggas saved Def Jam. I said, Russell, let's talk about it. He said, I just did. Y'all niggas saved Def Jam. So you can go into, he ain't have to say that. He could have just said, what up, Fredro? You looking like me. We got the same outfit on. You know what I'm saying? He had to say y'all niggas saved Def Jam, but he told the truth.
But they always say that.
Onyx, Redman, Warren G.
I'm about to say Warren G. They always say Warren G.
The new niggas, the Method Mans, you know, the first, because
they
they had a distribution deal with Sony Records.
Okay.
I don't know what was going on, but when we came, not only the Onyx jackets we had on Def Jam jackets. We was walking down the street with the Def Jam jackets on. So guess what we doing? We marketing Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? We marketing your company. We the hottest niggas, we marketing your company. And they was able to elevate whatever they was in the red for to get a deal with Universal. Because our second album was on Universal. I like Sony Records. We was getting free TVs. Nigga, Sony was like Apple back in the days. Yo, we was going to the Sony getting,
Remember
son.
you could go downstairs and the store was right downstairs. In the building. And you got the discount.
Come on.
From fucking with Sony. And niggas like them was just, send them downstairs, let them get whatever TV they want.
Niggas don't even know. We was on the same record label as Nas. When Nas was on Sony, we was on the same.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Our first promo run in LA was with Nas.
Wow.
In the same van. Like,
really?
Yeah. I gotta give you the story, because I'm writing a book. It's called The Story Back the Fuck Up. So we get to the flyest hotel in LA. Flyest fucking hotel. We, like, oh shit, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type shit, you know what I mean? Get to our rooms. My man Remo, like, yo, we gonna go shopping. My man Remo was doing this thing. He had that. Anyway, so we all come down, go to the fucking mall, do our fucking thing. We get back to the hotel. All our luggage is in the lobby. We like, yo, what the fuck is going on? The manager of the hotel says, one of your guys in your party waved a condom at one of the women who clean the rooms and shit. Y'all niggas gotta get out.
Say it again. Say it again.
Yo, the nigga waved the condom at the housekeeper. One of the niggas in our party. That was 4 niggas in Onyx. I know I ain't do that shit. Sticky didn't do it, and Son C ain't do it. We all look at DS like that. He like this. Leo call us, you motherfuckers. You can hear him on the phone. I don't even know if they had speakerphones. It sounded like a speakerphone. Y'all niggas want to go to a hotel like that? I got the hotel for y'all niggas. Niggas sent us to the grimiest hotel in LA, my nigga. So we at the grimy hotel in LA. This shit is crazy, just fucked up, just dirty. Nigga, it's crazy. So the van pick us up from the hotel, from the fucked up hotel, and then they pick up Nas. He's at the Beverly Hills shit. Then we all go to Sony Records now, because we on a promo run. We on the same distribution company, so he's promoting his album or whatever he was doing. We was promoting our shit. So he goes his way, we go our way. And we was on the same label at the time. And I love Sony, but then the next album was on Universal. All We Got Is Us, that album was on Universal. So we did have something to do with the leverage, Def Jam.
To get bought out, to get over Universal.
Come on. And niggas don't give back nothing. But I'm glad I got with Symphonic Distribution, and I never had to ask none of them niggas for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We doing it from the ground up, and I could walk with my head up that I ain't had to ask nobody for nothing, because we got the bag now. You know what I'm saying? To put the next rappers on.
Was y'all on some Prideful Queen shit when you and Nas, when y'all was rolling around on some promo shit, or it was every man for himself?
They was doing them and we was doing us. But there was after the promo run, we went to the club that night. We was at some club out there. I think it was Jamaica House. Nas came through. My man Remo brought out the bar. Nas was sitting over there. Took a bottle to Nas. Peace, guards, for your crew. Gave Nas a bottle of Henny. Because I respected what he was doing as a young brother, like myself, you know what I'm saying? I loved Halftime. I think that was the only record he had out at the time. And I love what he was doing, smooth kid. So we show love. as far as that, but as far as running around, nah. But he came to the party that night, and Redman was at the party too. Mm-hmm.
When spring break upon us, you already know you got to keep them boys fresh and clean because it's hot outside. You better believe that.
Dang, I was enjoying being a savage, but you know now.
You got to step your game up, my dude.
Listen, for years I was always keeping the shaft clean, but the balls heavy. But now everything gotta go. And with this Manscaped promo code and Manscaped product, I'm gonna be good for South Beach. I'm gonna be good for Mexico. I'm gonna be good for Seattle.
We got the Manscaped 5.0 Ultra Lawnmower. Because you know my fellas don't be, you know what I'm saying, keeping yourself groomed.
Manscaped.com, put the promo code BagFuel in there because you want to be right before you get on the airplane, not after.
And you're going to get 20% off. Believe that. It's on me.
BagFuel.
So, talk to me a little bit about Shabar and the Rose family.
Yeah, Shabar. Yeah, them dudes was in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ill crazy shit is, when I met the Rose family, I got on the plane to JFK, and I'm on the plane, and I see, you know, hip-hop recognize hip-hop. So you get on the plane, you sit down, you see niggas scattered around the plane, looking like they from Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you putting your luggage up, you like, okay. But you don't say nothing to niggas.
Mm.
We at the airport getting our luggage, still ain't say nothing to niggas. You know, the Brooklyn niggas, you know. We at the, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I go to my man Blaze crib. Them niggas is in the crib. The same niggas that was on the plane with me, same niggas ain't say shit to me on the plane, ain't say nothing to me at luggage. I go to my man Blaze crib. Yo, Blaze, what up? Oh, shit, what up, man? I just see you on the plane. Yo, what up? That's how I met them niggas. That's how I say everything happened for a reason. So them niggas was out there doing their thing, getting into the film business. They was rappers.
Some of the first niggas that fucked with the Bloods and the Crips together.
I don't really know. I heard about that. Shabar, I heard about that. I don't really know too much, so I really can't speak on that. I can speak on what I know them from. Lamont Bentley from Owisha, like I said, he used to have these little things on Sunday. We used to have like bill sessions with the couple gang members and the 5%ers, and we used to do that. You know what I'm saying? They was good dudes, man.
Well, that's what I meant. That's what I was talking about, the 5%. He was talking.
Yeah, they was building all the time. They was always,
like that.
Always, I don't know if the word is preaching, but always building.
Spreading the knowledge.
Spreading the knowledge, always. You know what I'm saying? Always, yeah. And I actually spoke to one of them. Somebody put me on it's a lot of those guys, you know what I mean? I think Shabar's doing his thing with the films, man.
I just spoke to Shabar for the first time like 3 weeks ago.
I think he's doing his thing with the films, right?
My man put me on the phone with him. I don't know, he just was, I heard he's giving the knowledge to a lot of different people on the next level like yourself, and he's involved in them.
Yeah.
And he was introduced to me from the telephone, and they were just telling me about the Rose family and how you knew them. And
intelligent brothers, you know what I mean? Intelligent brothers. So you know there was gonna be something in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, they got the 5% knowledge, and once you master the 120, they call it, right? I never mastered the 120, but I mastered life. Life is my 120. You know what I'm saying? Experience. No, not to fucking sniff that line right there, cause it might have fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how did you survive Hollywood?
How did I survive life? Fuck Hollywood.
I mean, but we see people go crazy.
They get swallowed up in Hollywood.
You know how I survived Hollywood?
Real shit.
Hollywood stopped fucking with me. And when Hollywood stopped fucking with me, I went overseas and saw 1 million fans, 1 billion fans. Cause I had Onyx too. So I wasn't gonna just rely on Hollywood. When Hollywood wants to rock with me again, I'll rock with them again. Because I know what I possess. And what I've done can't be taken away. Save the Last Dance did over 200 million in the box office, bro. These is numbers I can't make up. Julia Stiles and, you know, real shit. Doing movies with Rhea Perlman. Produced by Danny DeVito. I'm up in Danny DeVito crib. Samuel Jackson right there. John Travolta right there. How you doing? How you doing? Niggas ain't... I'm from Jamaica, Queens, my nigga. You understand what's going on? You understand the... Listen, man. Do your Googles. And once niggas do that, they be like, damn, this nigga really... Because it was work. I work, my nigga. That shit wasn't easy.
That's why I wanted to
It
give
wasn't
you your praise
easy.
for that early on.
It's work, nigga. Like, cause the next nigga is trying to get that role. So you got to audition. That's work. Taking the train to the audition is work. Getting in that room, securing some money for your family is work. And getting on the set and looking at the actor in the eye and be like, nigga, it's on. It's work. And I love the work. I love that work. Once you love something you do, it's not really work. You know what I'm saying? So.
Where does that come from? Does that come from your mother, your father? Where you get that work gene from?
Probably my mother and my father. My pops, he in Alabama right now. He chilling.
I was about to say, did you grow up in the crib with your moms and pops?
I grew up with my moms first. I grew up in Brooklyn with my moms, and my father wasn't around. He was coming around on the weekends. My father would come through with the duster. I was making drinks for my father at the age of 5, 6 years old. Make me another drink. Pour him a drink. We driving to Alabama, he drinking the whole way. I'm his bartender. Listening to Sam Cooke the whole way. These are memories that I have, you know what I'm saying? Like that was my father, Snake. My father was a wild dude, so I get some of that from him, but my mom's, I get a lot of shit from my mom's. So like I said, my mom's lived in Brooklyn with Sticky's mother up the street. Me and Sticky is real cousins. Our mothers are mothers and sisters. Go to Harry house, go give me $20. That type shit. That's how we was living. We was all taking care of each other. You know what I'm saying? My Aunt D, Erica, we was a close-knit family in Brooklyn. And then my father got back with my mother. And then we moved to Queens, Jamaica, Queens, for a better life. We saw houses. Oh shit, we live in a house now. It wasn't no more buildings and shit, you know, because we grew up in Flatbush. There's nothing but buildings out there. Buildings and Jamaicans. You know what I mean? We moved to Queens, it was like a better life. And then my mom's, she got caught up. You know what I mean? My mom's is live, you know what I'm saying? She got caught up in the street life. And my father wasn't really with that shit, so she had to do her, and we decided to stay with my father because it was a better situation. I'm not gonna put, me and my sister, we're not gonna put weight on my mother when she gotta get her shit together.
How tough was
when
that?
he got his shit, it was very tough.
Because I went through that.
We had to go to court and all that shit, and when the judge asks you, who do you wanna live with?
Bro.
I said my father and my
You
mother.
couldn't look at your moms?
I did, but she understood.
All right.
She would be wrong for us not to live with my father. She knew it was the best decision, and look at my mother now. I'm doing very well, retired, beautiful life. And she needed to do that. And once I got to Queens, there was no looking back. You know, I walked to Baisley Park on a hot summer day, and this kid named Spank G and Grandmaster Vic let me get the mic in Baisley Park when I was 16. And after that, I was like, yo, I gotta do this shit forever.
So where did the street shit come into play? Cause you was down with some street niggas, so you say your mother was in the street, your pops wasn't with that shit.
My pops was an electrician.
He wasn't with that shit, he was just a wild boy. So where did the street shit come in your life?
Nigga, living in Queens. What do you mean?
But hold on.
Street shit.
But Flatbush by itself is an animal.
Yeah, but I was a little kid though.
You're smelling that shit.
Yeah, I'm smelling it. I got robbed. Yo, nigga, a grown man robbed me when I was like 12, 13 years old.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
The part of Flatbush,
I was like, yo, my man, like, yo, it's good, like, you know what I mean?
You sound like you was close to Parkside.
Nah, I was East 18th Street, Cotillion Road.
That's close to Parkside.
Church Avenue, right around there.
Oh, you in the Gaza. No wonder.
Albemarle Road.
Bro,
and Sticky lived on Ocean Ave.
Oh,
he lived on Ocean Avenue on Ace, right by Brooklyn College.
Me too.
We used to flip in the sandbox right over there with Ambrose.
The Q train is right up the block, like 5 blocks.
The junction.
Yes.
Newkirk.
Def.
Come on, son. That was our early age.
But after
I miss going to Erasmus.
Erasmus was the.
I moved right before, like right before that. I heard they was wilding in Erasmus.
E-Hall was the. Yo, nigga.
So I moved right, like I was supposed to go there and I moved.
But think about that. You go to that, then you in Baisley, you in Southside. That's another animal.
Supreme team running around.
So I go to Flatbush to South Jamaica. I go to Rockaway Boulevard.
That's
know what I'm
like
saying?
boxing
You
and
was right by the
MMA.
buildings over there.
Nah, that's
You wasn't
across
by
the
the
bridge.
building?
That's on 1-4. That's
Yeah.
like close to like Suffolk.
Yeah.
That's like 148.
Side was you
I
on?
was on across the bridge 135.
Okay, I got you.
Right across the bridge. Yeah,
I know where
by the
you at.
Van Wyck.
I know
right
you
there.
at.
And in Alabama, that's also rugged. That
Rugged.
plays into who you are.
Dirt Rose, Alabama, and that's Alabama was good for me, cause I remember I went to Alabama as a little kid, and this nigga was, "I'm gonna whoop your ass." I was like, "Whoop my ass." I had a lot of fights in Alabama as a little kid. You know what I mean? Like they see this little nigga from this so.
Well, because your accent, your demeanor.
You know, you just in Alabama. You a kid. You young coming up. You gonna fight. Dirt Rose. Niggas was walking with no shoes in Alabama, so I started walking with no shoes in Alabama. You adapt to your situation. Nigga, we going trying to find those little grapes on the fucking tree. They was called bullets, these grapes. As a little kid, I ate them shits till my stomach was hurting, my nigga. We used to Alabama was fishing and the wilderness and shooting guns and father cooking fucking possum and all that real wild shit. Like, I was there, you know what I mean? Grandmoms making breakfast on Sundays. I grew up in that, going to church. You know, that was my life, bro, in Alabama. Like 2 months. Then you come back to Queens and you catch the end of the summer and niggas playing Slick Rick, Lottie Dottie. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? The fuck is this? I'm in the park like, Lottie. I see, that record Lottie Dottie made me want to be a rapper. I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is, cause you in Alabama, you missed all of that. You missed all you catch the last park jam of the summer, cause you come back, right before school start, you catch that last jam and they play Lottie Dottie. I was like, yo. So Baisley Park was a big part of the movement. It was a place where I could go and be a young superstar, a young nigga. Hey, shorty, you gonna rhyme tonight? You get there, people know you rhyme loud, and they saying this. Yo, you gonna rhyme tonight, shorty? My man Rico, Mighty Bone, and them niggas is dancing. It's my life, my nigga. Like, I am hip hop. There's no way around it.
Do you think that that's why the older veterans are so hard on the younger niggas that's coming up now? Because y'all feel like, because we feel like, not y'all, because we feel like we are hip hop. It wouldn't be, if we didn't fight for this shit, there would not be nothing for y'all to even fuck with right now.
Well, they got the game, man. They created a whole nother genre of music, And it's not going nowhere. They created trap music, drill music. That's never gonna go nowhere. That's gonna always be there. It's part of hip hop. Just like T.I. created trap music. So they say, that's never gonna go nowhere. And somebody created boom bap. That's not gonna, so it's just expanding. And I always say hip hop is young. Let these little niggas do what they do. Let them be the voices and the minds to these billion-dollar countries, because whatever they wear, these big billion-dollar companies capitalize off it. You know what I'm saying? So the young niggas control the fashion. The young people control what's playing on the radio. It's a million niggas I've never even heard of, got 1 million followers on Instagram. These little niggas is different, but you gotta let them be them. You don't worry about what a little nigga doing. That's like me worrying about what my kids is doing. Like, let them be kids. You old ass niggas. Fuck, let them be kids, nigga. When we came in the game, we was kids, and niggas was looking at us like, what the fuck is this shit?
Exactly.
Niggas got bald heads. Oh, this is bullshit. Well, let it be bullshit. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all had y'all time already. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all groupies is
What it seems like is you have a great ability to stay current without trying to be hip. You know how some people try to really force themselves to be hip? You're just naturally current.
Nah, and there's a trick to that too, though. Because the trick is we still make music. And I'm over 50, bro. And I still, when I go in the studio, I speak from a 17-year-old mind. I don't talk about paintings that I bought. I don't talk about... I try to tap into the same audience as all my first 3 albums. Like, and there's a lot of rappers that do. I just heard Redman freestyle for fucking... He's still tapping into the same audience. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? This nigga jumping out of planes and shit, for real.
Would you do that?
Nah, hell no. He crazy.
I was supposed to jump out jump out the plane with Reggie for my birthday.
Wow.
I didn't hit him and shit. I got scared.
I ain't jumping out no plane, my nigga. Not unless I have to.
I don't think no Queens nigga jumping out of plane.
But nah, that's how you keep yourself relevant, man. You stay connected to your core audience, and you could, you know, that's kind of untrue because when I do my solo shit like Firestar albums, and I might go into a different zone as far as lyrics, but as far as like Onyx and our fan base, we going, it's the same shit over and over, just a different beat.
I just think hearing your story, and then we know we get a little bit of Sticky Fingers' story. Motherfucker played Blade. How is it not in the cards for y'all to do a biopic?
It is in the forecast. We're working with some cool people right now.
Just the Jam Master Jay stories
I know
alone
we
is
working
just
with some cool people, right? And we're trying to develop it. We want to do, like I said, I'm doing the book because I think the book is the manuscript of everything because I'm still living and nobody can tell a story like me.
Of course.
So we have a full script, 160 pages, dope. But we're thinking about turning it into a series because it's just, like you said, it's too much. And I want to do the series based on each album. The first series will be Back the Fuck Up. The second season will be All We Got Is Us. And the third season will be Shut 'Em Down, which will probably be the final season. So yeah, we working with some cool people trying to get it together. Cause like you said, we came in the game with legends. We came in the game with Jam Master Jay. So our story is just a continuation of his story and Run-D.M.C's and Def Jam's story. So this is like, we're part of the Crush groove. You know what I mean? It's that for real. We got grandfathered in the game, you know, and that's part of our story. And Jay getting killed is part of our story too. So, you know, that's probably like a whole nother season, you know.
Don't Snoop and Dre owe you like $1 million?
Snoop and Dre owe him $1 million?
Nah.
Hold on. You paused. You just did a Queens
started smiling like, wait, what's up with that?
Let's go collecting money.
Nah, to answer that question, we was on a Chronic tour and the tour got canceled because of somebody in their camp. I probably got convicted, I don't know. Somebody got held responsible for that and it wasn't our fault. So we lost a lot of money, merge deals, fucked up, Dangerous Mind movie. I couldn't do that. Like, I sacrificed a lot.
You supposed to be in Dangerous Minds with Michelle Pfeiffer?
Okay. I was rehearsing with Micheal and all that. And when I left, she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, you gotta go." This is, I'm a nigga from Queens, my nigga. I'm just a little nigga from Queens, and I'm on a set with Michelle Pfeiffer, and these niggas is hating me. Like, stop it, my nigga. Stop it, my nigga. Like, you know, and it's a blessing. And I look at it like, it's gotta keep going. It's just a part of the history, you know? Yeah, I was supposed to be in Dangerous. Every time, like I said, every time I hear this fucking Gangsta's Paradise,
Coolio.
I'll be like, damn. Cause that movie, I wanted to be in that movie, man. I was rehearsing with Michelle Pfeiffer. Redman, DJ was in that movie too, Twin. He was out there with me.
The Twins was out there?
One of the Twin was in the movie, yeah.
Twins, my man, those like my big
he was
brothers.
in the movie. He should have kept on acting, man. I think
Rich
he was
and
in
Ray.
Yeah, I think he was in another movie too.
He was?
I think he was in the movie with Michael Rappaport. Was he in that movie, Zebrahead? Was he in Zebrahead?
I don't know, I'm gonna ask Twin. I'm gonna give him a call.
Well, yeah, we was out there and I left. And Dr. Dre and Snoop, they don't owe me $1 million, but if Jay and Russell and them niggas was smart, they would have sued them niggas. Cause that was Jay's job, not my job. I'm just a little rapper on stage. I'm not gonna make that call. But Jay should have knew to be like, yo, let me lawyer up. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be some type of compensation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we lost a lot of money. We had $1 million merch deal. We had to eat that. Them niggas wanted their money. We had to pay that back.
Wow.
They advanced them.
They advanced them. Yo, so we supposed to go on a 50 city tour. Here's your advancement for the merch. The merch is made, dope shit. You seen merch. Army vest, this, that. We had all crazy shit. And we had nowhere to sell it. We should have opened a store.
Your niggas wasn't doing a pop-up.
We should have opened up a store. See, we wasn't thinking like that. We should have opened up a store and said, "Hey, K, you got the merch? We're gonna open up a store and this is where we're gonna sell it."
But
we wasn't thinking like that.
And all
But
y'all
at that
would have to
time,
do is
hip hop
show
was
up.
barely 30 years old.
We wasn't thinking like that.
This was in
This you talking about
hip hop is
90s.
Hip hop is 20 years old,
So
if
Dre-
that much at that
Dre
time.
don't owe Snoop. They don't owe me nothing, man. You know what I mean? It is
but-
what it is. Water under the bridge. But we shoulda, woulda.
But Fredro, if an artist wanted to come out now, what would be the blueprint for them?
The blueprint to come out now.
Yeah, to be a successful artist.
I mean, I don't know. This
got a couple
internet
questions for
shit
you.
is weird, man. Like I really don't know. As far as like real hip hop,
Yeah, like or just you.
I
wanna be
mean,
a
I think it's
successful
just the
artist.
basics. Build your brand from the ground up. Get a good logo.
That's-
Have
yeah.
a good story. You know, most rappers should have a story or something they want you to believe in. You know, niggas come up with these drug dealers and niggas, you know, stories, you know, to be a superhero. So try to come up with something that's real, but
People can identify with.
yeah, you gotta have a story, man. It has to be something people can say, okay, I relate to this guy. You know what I'm saying?
With your music right now, where you distributing it at? Where you getting it played? What's your plan? Like, how do you?
Symphonic distribution. We signed a deal with Symphonic. I moved everything I had from all over the years to Symphonic distribution. And we did a deal with them. So now we have a label deal called 100 Mad. They gave us money to find artists and put artists out. UFO Feeve album is done. Produced the whole album. We just shot the video last night. Crazy, called Fast Life. Ricky Bat's album is done. Produced the whole album. Johnny Voga album is done. I produced the whole album. A lot of niggas don't know I produced Last Days for Onyx and Walk in New York and All We Got Is Us and Live Niggas. I produced all those joints. You know what I'm saying? And back on my production shit. So with that being said, I'm mixing my production with my distribution. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm putting artists out with my beats. I can promote it. I can put artists on tour. We got our own booking agency. So we don't have to call a promoter. We don't have to call nobody to book us a show or anybody else's show. If y'all want shows overseas, holla at 100 Mad. We on Instagram. We booking shows for rappers. We know all the venues overseas. We've been doing this shit for over 10 years. We big boys with this shit. We not on little niggas. Niggas can't, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we've been doing for ground up though. You know what I'm saying? Ground up.
Where does the business sense come from? Because I always speak about business and creative people not merging and understanding how important business is to their livelihood.
Right. You know, we also work with different companies like Cleopatra Records. You know, we work with people. My man Tata, he said, always go where they show you love. Niggas gotta know how to get it. You just gotta have that grind. You gotta wake up in the morning and say, this is the day something great is gonna happen. This is the day I'm gonna meet my wife. This is the day I'm gonna get $1 million. You gotta wake up and have that attitude or you ain't gonna get it. It comes back to you. You gotta put that energy out there and it comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that over the years. It's really an energy, it comes back. You put bad energy out there, it will come back. So a lot of good people die. So I'm not gonna say bad energy don't happen to good people, but you wanna walk around and illuminate good energy.
This life, it beats you down, and to always have that focusedness of positivity of this is gonna be the day, and you don't know when the day gonna be. Because
Right.
we want that day to be 10 years ago. We want that day to be yesterday.
Gotta be patient though.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot of niggas ain't patient in jail.
When are you?
A lot of
too
niggas
patient?
What's
You
up,
can
Joe?
be too patient, right?
you can't.
Yes, I agree.
You have to. It has
It's a
to be
fine
a
line.
fine line. Because a lot of times niggas do something that they shouldn't do, and it costs them. And the time it costs you, if you ain't do that, you would have made 1,000,000 times more than that mistake you made. For something small that you try to obtain because you wasn't patient enough to wait it out to get it later. And now you fucked up.
If a rapper's struggling to get money,
Get a
Dude.
job.
at the end of the discussion,
Get a fucking job.
BagFuel.
I had a bar. Let me keep it real. When Jay met me,
Mhm.
you know what he asked me? You sell drugs? That's what he asked me. You know why? Because I was getting money. When I was getting money, I was cutting hair. First one in, last one out. Illest barber in New York, for real.
Mm-hmm.
New Tribe Barber Shop, real shit. I was cutting Rakim hair. My nigga was cutting G-Rap hair. Everybody was coming through the barber shop. All the drug dealers in 86, 87. Nigga, I was cutting hair up the street from the barber shop where Edward Burns got murdered. On Lakewood and Inwood. Nigga, I was standing on a crate, nigga, cutting niggas' hair. Cause niggas was getting flat top and I was so short, I was getting money. While the old man in the barber shop just reading the paper all day, I got a line of niggas. Who you waiting for? Dro. Who you waiting for? Dro. Who you waiting for? Dro. Line of niggas. I had niggas, yo, you come back at 4:30. You come back at 5:30. All these niggas pulling up in Benzes. Every nigga was selling drugs, so all my clientele was drug dealers. So when I met Jay, he was like, yo, you selling drugs? I'm like, nah, I'm cutting hair. He said, nah, I can't believe you. I'm like, bro, I cut hair. I had to figure out a way to get money and stay fly. You know what I'm saying? I had all the drug dealer, my nigga. Every nigga was I was making a lot of money. So, but that goes to be said, there should be no struggling rappers. Get your lazy ass and get you a job. Be a cook, be a barber, get a craft, nigga. Learn something, nigga. Or work at McDonald's.
You know niggas ain't working no damn McDonald's.
All right, then they gonna be struggling then.
You know niggas ain't
I'm not saying McDonald's, I'm just saying
no.
Starbucks. I'm just saying, get a job.
Hold on.
You gotta get something to support you before you.
When you get your coffee at Starbucks, they spell your name right?
I just put Q.
Oh, okay. From Moesha?
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
That's
IMDb.
Q. What's your name? Q.
That's why he in so many movies.
Q, I keep it simple. Because they be like, Fredro? I keep it
They're
simple.
gonna spell it with 2 E's, 1
wow.
9 O's.
Yo, shout to Backstage Live. Make sure you tap in on IG. Backstage Live is in the building.
Salute and respect, man.
Yo,
we out here, man.
What's a money commandment that you live by? That means something that you do to keep money in your pocket.
Just don't spend it all. You know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of money. I fucked up a lot of money. Everybody fuck up money. You know what I'm saying? That's part of life. But you gotta know how to get it, man. You know, just get up in the morning and get it. It's like water. It's gonna keep flowing. Money's gonna always come. You just gotta know how to get it. You know what I'm saying? They making money right now as we speak, and money is being made. Probably not. It's gonna be a cashless society in a minute. And we said that in Last Days and all that. Like we was watching Illuminati tapes and all that. So it ain't gonna be no cash. But you gotta get out and get it, man. It's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? If you go outside and you try to get money, money is gonna come. You sit in the house, nobody's knocking on your door saying, yo, here goes the bag. Nobody's knocking on you. I'm just sorry. Nobody's knocking on you. Yo, here goes some money, my nigga. It's not happening. You gotta go outside and figure out a way to get it.
Just rob one of those reverse ATMs. I'm seeing them all over the place. You see them now, right, dude?
Reverse ATMs.
Instead of
well, what we doing?
Hold on. So you would put your card in.
Yeah.
So you put the cash in to get digital currency on a card.
Really?
That's how they taking the money out.
Exactly.
But the card, because there's places they'll say we don't take money. Use this card. So then people just put their money in. You get the
10 years? It's gonna be over.
It's over.
It's over. The mark of the beast, all that shit.
They got them all over Barclays Center.
4 years? 10 years flying cars. Yeah, but it's moving and we gotta move with times too. Like you said, staying relevant is moving with the times.
Why are we so scared?
Scared of
like,
what?
I'm
exactly.
scared. I'm not gonna cap. I'm scared. I don't like these times moving so fast and all this shit changing. I'm not one of those guys that's, I love the technology bringing on.
Right.
I'm not that guy.
Self-driving cars and all that.
I'm not that guy.
Niggas is driving the Teslas ain't even holding the steering wheel, my nigga. It's crazy.
It's too much ways to find you. This ways for your girl to call your phone and to be able to hear what you're doing when you're in the car. Like, it's too much of this shit. They dropping trackers in your whip. Like, it's getting a little crazy right now with the technology.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
it's getting crazy.
I do like the freedom of being able to go somewhere and nobody not knowing where the fuck I am. I gotta cut my phone off in case somebody's tracking me. You never know if they zapping you or getting your information from the wire.
Yeah. Nigga, his shit was pinging off the fucking tower right here.
The only thing I'm afraid of is a social credit score, where based on your behavior will determine how you maneuver, how you make money. So they'd be like, Fredro put out a song in 1992 and we didn't like it. So your digital credit score is 400, and
That's what they doing in China, right?
Yes.
Is it Asia?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
if
crazy.
if you don't pay a parking ticket or some wild shit, your credit score, you wild out.
Wow.
Yeah, but
That's-
now if you type something on social media, they'll be like, you know what? We're not gonna let you go into Miami.
So it's like they judge you on how you act
Yes.
as a person.
Yes, that's gonna affect
That's
your
fucked
score.
up. Bro.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's that technology.
You think U.S. is gonna adapt to that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. We said in the episode, you're gonna be on the cheese line, nigga.
We said it on the last episode.
Niggas gonna have a lot of Fs.
Yeah.
F.
But you know, it's gonna breed a new criminality.
Right.
And then we're gonna adjust. We've always adjusted as a society. When we get locked down, somebody rises up, and
Right.
it's just gonna be a new way to maneuver the system.
Yeah, you gotta know how to move. Like you say, you gotta know how to sell records, know how to market yourself, know how to move. If you're gonna be a rapper or entertainer, you gotta. Tubi was big at Tubi was big for independent artists doing movies. They couldn't even put movies out. Niggas would shoot a movie for $250,000, $100,000 and couldn't put it out.
Mm-hmm.
That happened for years.
Mm-hmm.
Tubi came out. Oh shit! Like
I got a platform where I can showcase my work.
exactly. Now you can showcase your work. You put your money. You can get something out of it now. So that's good. So it's always evolving and things is gonna cap. But like I said, everything is coming back. All 360 right now. Niggas, I see niggas with the baggiest jeans. Niggas with fuck it. I just seen a nigga with designs in his hair, and I was like, I'm gonna start cutting hair again. Fuck it. Just get the barbershop.
You thinking about opening like a high-end barbershop?
I'm thinking about it, yeah, because I like to do things that I'm passionate about. Cutting hair was passionate. I like to do designs.
Mm-hmm.
When I was making money, I was making money doing designs, and that was the
You're
come
having
up.
appointments now.
That
you
was
having
the come up.
appointments, you having champagne.
You know what I'm saying?
see
I
them
respect
barber
all
videos.
barbers. I respect barbers. Like it ain't nothing.
They're the lifeline.
Barbers is good. Is good. I respect that, and it's $1 billion industry. So I was part of it, and it's crazy. I'm like, yo, why I never had a barbershop?
People sleep on it. But I'm gonna tell you where the cash
I'm
out for
probably
the
have a
barbers
bar
is.
with a barbershop.
You gotta have you gotta have a bar
So you
with
get
a
a
barbershop.
drink,
So you
get
have
a
some
drink,
champagne,
get a drink,
get a liquor
woo.
license.
You know what I'm saying?
Like barbers are so famous on social media. They don't even got like a
Sweets,
office.
yeah. They're
You just
sweets.
make an appointment.
Yeah, you come in there, you have your
Come look.
personal visit and all that. But I like the barbershop.
The barbershop.
Everybody get the vibe.
Yeah.
Niggas is sitting down, niggas
Talking
hand.
that shit.
Yeah, when you do it like that, you
The TV
lose.
is on.
You seen the movie Barber, you lose that
You lose
shit.
the collaboration.
You lose that. You
But
lose the room. You lose barbershop talk. That's what I want.
Nothing better than that.
Yo, no, the best shit in the barbershop to me was when the game was on.
Oh, the game be on.
When the 12 o'clock Knicks game was
no,
on,
it's-
and
yeah.
niggas coming here on Saturday, it's crazy.
It's cracking.
man.
That's what I want to bring it back to that. I know about the barber suites and all that. That's cool. But I want to bring it back to that original. You go in there, you smell like cocoa sheen, you know what I mean? This shit is that real shit. Niggas talking over here, niggas sweeping the floor, little niggas sweeping
I'm gonna
the
have
floor.
a show idea for you. You just start cutting celebrities here and you just talking shit with them. First guest will be LeBron.
I'm cutting his shit ball.
Yeah, see?
Yo,
You said you
No, I was gonna ask you.
you had Michael Jordan.
I was about to ask you, is that true? I was gonna ask him that.
All right.
I was waiting to this.
No.
Is that true? Do
No.
you really believe that? Or did they put that clip together when you say Michael Jordan cut his hair off because of y'all?
all right.
Yeah.
That was some shit I did on Vlad TV. I'm gonna just mention where it first
Yeah,
started.
all right.
Was it Vlad?
Yeah, too,
Probably.
man.
And I said Michael Jordan cut his hair because of Onyx. And when I said it, I was dead serious. But I did the research. And no, Mike did not cut his hair because of Onyx. I gotta keep it a buck. But Jada Kiss, I heard Mason Cam talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, so we were, it's
influential.
the Fab Five, you know them niggas.
Fab Five,
all
absolutely.
We was part of that shit, but yeah, Mike
You think
did it
LeBron
first.
should go bald? You think it's time for him?
It's time to go, yeah.
Even though he still has
Yo, imagine, like I said,
Wait,
man.
hold on, Fredro. Even though
Boy,
he
had
said
LeBron gonna put up 50 a night. Boy, had LeBron is a whole nother character. Remember we had Hoodie Mello?
Hoodie Mello. Baldy.
Boy, had LeBron, that's a whole nother nigga.
He gotta go bald. You gotta
Come on. He's another character you could get on the video game. You bring that nigga
Boy,
out.
had LeBron.
Boy, had LeBron come out, put up 100.
Boy, had LeBron might play till he's 45.
He gonna have to do it.
Yeah. Because when niggas cut their hair off playing ball, look at Kaminga. Kaminga been going nuts.
Nuts, I'm telling you, because you
De'Aaron Fox.
turn to a whole nother nigga. He gonna be different. He's gonna be different. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
When Kobe went boy, he went crazy.
Went crazy, he did.
I'm about to cut this shit off. I ain't gonna cut it ball, but I'm about to cut this shit off.
You ain't cut your shit. You got that Dominican shit. This nigga he gotta be Dominican. He got the braids. He got that. He a black nigga with good hair. My shit nappy. My shit can't grow. My shit like it just keep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My shit is uneven, so.
Nah, but yeah, the barbershop is part of hip hop culture, and a lot of shit happens in the barbershop, man. You know, and like I said, it's a way to get money. So a lot of y'all rapping niggas learn how to cut hair. I learned. I fuck mad niggas up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn. You know what I mean?
They never cried or tried to fight you.
Nah, because it was free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's free, so you practicing, you practicing on free
Light
cuts.
used to fuck our hair up. Light to cut 50 on. Light was my first barber.
Yeah.
Light used to fuck our hair up.
He had to get right.
But niggas knew what time. Like
he ain't charge you though, right?
Yeah, no, never charged.
$5.
I mean, but you still would give him $5 because you gonna do something right. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but it's like niggas knew.
He had to learn.
That was the wave back
then. And now he nice though, right?
Nice to illest.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga probably do razors and all that.
He's one of the best barbers out.
Right,
nigga,
like, getting money.
Like a nigga who really makes money off of barbering.
You see, one thing about a barber, your barber's never broke. Never. Because they make money every day. Never.
They make their skills, they'll fucking stun on you and be like, you know what, I'm gonna take this because I fucking need a couple dollars.
Never, bro. Never.
I'm cutting the day.
Always got paper.
No way.
So,
don't rob no barber since y'all know they
never
got money now. Everybody chill.
The bag is out. They got it.
Out of all the professions, which one you enjoyed getting the bag from the most? Music, acting, producing?
Gotta be rapping. It's at this point though. At this point in my life, it's producing. When you rap and you put albums together, you gotta be in the zone. And once you in that zone, it keeps like they say album mode. I'm in album mode. You gotta get in album mode. Right now I'm in beat mode. But I think the best thing about being a rapper is performing on stage. And that's why we always touring, because we like to connect with our crowd, and it keeps us energized. It keeps us going to know that a kid bought a ticket to come to the venue to see me on stage. And it's a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? That keeps you going. It's like, yo, we are appreciated. And that makes you want to keep it going. So I think as far as the movies and beats, performing is the most gratifying, because you see people, you see them in real life.
You just shed a lot of light on me, because I always be like, why does everybody want to rap? And
I was telling them.
They always want to get on stage, but it's more of like a fulfillment thing of what you're bringing to life. Because to me, like, I'm like, everybody wants to rap. I don't get why everybody's rapping. It kind of even annoys me, because it was a meme going around saying, I remember when niggas that couldn't rap didn't.
Right. Wow, see, I never seen that meme. That means, oh man, I remember that too, bro.
That's the thing that bothers me about
meant
the
something
rap.
to say you were a rapper.
It makes it like you went to work on your craft. Like, you wasn't coming out to talk to anybody or do nothing.
Think about this.
To say you was a rapper, it was like, if you said you was a rapper, all right, nigga, spit something right now.
Yeah. Right, it was serious.
And you gotta and keep spit. Don't think you gonna spit me one rhyme.
Right, nah, it was serious back in the day.
You got rappers now that'll say, I'm a rapper, and they're like, I can't spit no rhymes though.
Yeah, I don't spit in public.
Y'all heard, I'll be like, yo, my nigga, hey. Well, you know, that's just not my type of rap. I'm not gonna say you're not a rapper, just not, well, you know where we from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but how you gonna get better if you don't work on your craft? And that's the thing that bothers me about what they're doing.
Because these dudes can put something on TikTok. It's just a different way of promoting. It's instant gratification. It don't even got, niggas making 1-minute songs now. My song is 1 minute, like, that's it? Like, ain't blowing up. Like, it's different now. It's a different, but like I said, everything comes back to the 360. Real rap is back. So niggas better get right with this shit. I'm telling you, because that mumble bullshit, it ain't filling arenas no more. It's not it.
What you think about Kendrick going after Drake and J. Cole? I think we agree.
I think it's a late response, but it's competitive. They still Drake and them niggas are still they rocking, right? So it's good for rap, man. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick I don't listen to Kendrick albums. I don't listen to Drake albums. So let them do them. I'm just sipping on the sideline with the tea. Like I want to hear a response. I like entertainment. This is rap. Don't let nobody come at you and you don't come back. Nah, get busy, nigga. Get busy. Drake need to come back. He been kind of smooth lately, right? This might be good for him.
Yeah, you're
you know
back
what I'm saying? Maybe Kendrick can send him a message like, yo, my nigga.
Wake up.
We need this. And I always compare hip hop to basketball. It's competitive. LeBron, because you can have a competitive thing with another rapper and still be cool with the nigga. It can still be a brotherhood. The NBA niggas go hard, and they're playing physical. Elbows, niggas getting dunked on, posterized, all that, and they still have a brotherhood. Hip hop could be the same way. You could be able to go at a nigga. Yo, them niggas, ha, and y'all go each other, you see them niggas, yo, what up? It's entertainment, it's hip hop. What the fuck? Niggas created up rocking back in the days.
What's that?
Niggas was back in the days breakdancing like they was fighting and shit.
I got you.
So it was like, we ain't gonna fight no more, we gonna up rock. Okay? Hip hop could be the same way, but niggas' egos in hip hop for some reason can't be competitive like that. Let that Drake shit go, let that Kendrick, let them niggas do that shit. Do it. Why not?
What I like about it is I don't feel like it's gonna go to some street shit.
Why should it?
I feel like it's gonna stay on the art. On the art. That's why I'm fucking with that, because normally I don't like the battle shit. Because the battle shit always, it starts here and then it goes here. You know what I'm saying?
It's more the tension
with them niggas, I feel like that Kendrick's gonna keep it. Those are three dudes that's gonna be like, oh, word, this nigga trying to spit. It ain't gonna be on no, like, it's gonna be on, like, I'm gonna cut this nigga up on rap.
Right. Nah, it's definitely music. That's what they doing. Them dudes is doing music, man. Yeah. It ain't like that. And most of the times, if it does get like that, it's more than rap.
It's always a girl.
I'm just saying, it's just
more. Always a girl, bro.
I just said it's when you figure it all out, it's probably something more than that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I like the competitiveness of what he did. I didn't hear it, but so I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Why not? Shit.
What does Queens mean to you, bro?
Queens, man. You know, I grew up in Queens, man. All assets of Queens, bro. Like I said, I'm from Brooklyn, but I did Baisley Park. I did that shit. I was like, when you look back at it, you like, damn, like, how the fuck, what made me want to go under the ropes when Grandmaster Vic was scratching to grab the fucking mic from these niggas? I could have just been reclusive and I did it. I could have been like, but I did it. So Queens, to me, is his home. From that part to the Barber Shop, just the rock hanging on 131st, it's my life. It's what I love. I love Queens, New York. You know? I love Queens. That's where I learned how to become a man. We had to be rough. We had to be tough. I'm not a tough nigga. My neighborhood was tough. You see what I'm saying? Like, Queens was tough. So what, you gonna be soft? You live in a hard neighborhood and you gonna be soft. And you gonna make it? Nah. I'm fucking tough, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, you gotta be tough. If I wasn't tough, I wouldn't be here. But the kids don't gotta be tough, right? They live in a different, because you work for that. And I heard Jay-Z say that, and that's true. Your kids don't gotta be tough. You wanna make sure they know how to protect themselves, but they don't live the same life like you. It's different. You take what you get, and that makes you become who you are. So Queens is me. That's me. Queens get the money. Every time I see that, all Queens rappers, I love all Queens rappers. All of them. Even 50 Cent.
Why you say even 50 Cent?
Nah, because we had drama. This is real shit. And
that's real shit, bro.
I put him on a record. Hold up. He's on a record called React with Onyx.
Yes.
There's a lot of niggas on that record. 50 verse comes after my verse. You know why his verse comes after my verse? Because me and him was
Sparring on the
out of the
lyric
whole
race.
Onyx, you know, but Sticky was, you know, so I love all Queens rappers. I respect all Queens rappers. It's real shit.
What's your favorite part of Europe?
Favorite part of Europe?
Because you've been there a lot.
Germany.
Word?
A lot of people like
Germany,
Germany.
man.
Gonna say,
And now Germany the weed is legal in Germany.
Oh, it's up?
Yes, it's popping. So we on the way. The tour starts April 10th. The tour starts April 10th
Get
in
your
Germany.
tickets, man.
Get your tickets, onyxhq.com. It's a world tour. It starts in Germany, April 10th. Make sure you get your ticket.
Do you enjoy Australia? A lot of people that go overseas enjoy Australia, I've heard.
Too far.
I like Australia. It's just too far though. He's right.
Far.
It's too far. And I seen some fucking wild shit in Australia. I seen a fucking
koalas?
I seen a bat the size of a fucking
Like
person.
Yeah, yeah, yo, it's
Some
different.
shit called a flying fox, bro. I was standing outside the hotel smoking. I seen that shit. I ran in the hotel. I said, yo. Yo, this some shit. He was like, nah, that's a flying. Yo, I swear to God, son, this shit.
I heard it can pick
Wow.
up humans. Like it'll grip
Like a
you on your
vulture? Like a
it'll
vulture?
grip you on your shoulder. and
It's a
take you-
bat called
Yeah.
a flying fox.
Yeah.
So yeah, that shit is weird though.
I got another Brooklyn rapper. Does he make the top 10? AZ.
Of course.
See? It starts.
Of course, AZ makes the top 10, and I'm surprised we didn't mention him because he's definitely one of the nicest niggas from
Nice.
Definitely. You know?
Definitely.
I remember AZ, man. I met AZ with my man P.I., rest in peace. I went to AZ crib with P.I.
Is that Panama P.I.?
Panama P.I., man. I met AZ early with P.I. I was like, them niggas was mad cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's definitely part of the Brooklyn niggas that's nice. You can't forget him.
Never.
Man, I just said, yo, thank you for coming, Fredro.
Salute to Dro.
Shout out to Queen. This been a long time coming. Y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just so y'all don't know, we've been in contact. We've been missing. We actually missed each other at fucking Sweet Chick by
Exactly. He
minutes.
was a sweet chick. He was like, yo, you at Sweet? I said,
I
I
said,
just
yo,
left, my nigga.
I walked in Sweet Chick. They say, yo, Fredro just was to walk
I
out the way.
just bounced.
Out this motherfucker.
In Brooklyn.
Where you at?
Brooklyn, right?
No, it was the Ludlow.
It was the Ludlow, yeah, it was the Ludlow, yeah.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. He's like,
I just, like, he hit me. I was like, yo, I just
literally,
bounced, son.
He went and make a left, and you walked in the door, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. And after that, I was like, yo, when you coming back? He's like, I'm doing your show when I get
Come on,
back.
son. I
Bang,
tapped in. I
bang.
said, I'll be back. We tapped in. We got
Word
it done,
up.
my nigga.
Man, of your
Queens,
word.
man.
That's
You
a
already
fact.
know,
That's a
man.
fact.
Onyx, man.
And Brooklyn.
All day. You lived on Flatbush, my nigga, in the Gaza.
Nah, you know,
Two first,
come
one
on.
eight.
Brooklyn all day.
No,
but-
Ocean Ave.
Brooklyn all day, but Queens get the money.
Yo,
Spread love.
Ralph McDaniel said the same thing.
Is that the same shit?
Same shit. Shout to Ralph.
Shout to
Follow
Ralph.
Fredro Starr. They gonna be on tour. Like, subscribe, super thanks, and ring that damn bell.
One more thing.
And guess what? BagFuel Brigade. Y'all gonna get it early. Pause. Y'all gonna get through the whole.
You mean no Diddy,
the whole
nigga.
episode early. All right. So
Say less.
yo, $5 BagFuel Brigade. Join. Follow my man. Follow me.
Subscribe.
We back.
back.
We out of here.